What's going on, guys? It's Matt back again here for another YouTube video for you. If you are the first time, it's the first time for you coming to the channel. My name is Matt. I'm trying to teach you about everything medical device sales, from breaking into the industry to being successful in it. I started reaching out and giving out more of a coaching platform for people that want to use that. So you can go ahead and book a 30-minute with me down in the link below in the Calendly app. If you wanted to go ahead and do that, it is free. So if you just wanted to chat, get some questions answered, I'd be more than willing to do that for you. So in today's video, what I wanted to do I wanted to give 10 reasons of why you should not be a medical device sales rep. And the reasons for this, have a wide range, but sometimes it's just not for everybody. And we have to recognize that. So these are not ordered in any particular order, but I do think all of these are valuable and you should know them before stepping into your first medical device sales job. So number one is going to be that you do not have any kind of interest in sales at all. I have seen this actually time and time, and it's actually been too many of these actually for me to count. The people that just think that, oh my God, med device sales reps make so much money, let me get into this. And then they don't realize that they really do not like the sales aspect. And once they're actually in, the nitty gritty and the thick of it, they actually do not like it at all. So make sure that sales, you would have a passion for it prior to actually applying and getting that job, because who knows, you might get your wish, you might get in, and you might realize that you hate it. All right, number two is that you want a set schedule. When I was doing implants, there was no set schedule at all. They call you for a trauma, you get in there, you do it immediately. So for the people that want a typical 9 to 5, like you start your day at 9, you get off at 5, and then you go home, and it is repeatable, and there's nothing that's going to pull you into that job after 5 p.m. This is not for you. You're going to be on your feet all day, you're going to be making calls, you're going to be in the car all day, or a combination of all of those. So just know that, be flexible on your hours because you do not have a set schedule and probably will never have one in medical device sales. So number three is that you do not want to start at the bottom. And what I mean by this is coming in at an associate role. A bunch of people think just because they have sales experience or other types of experience that might be relatable to medical device sales, that they are owed more money upon coming in. If you do not have any kind of experience with the product that you are going to be selling, you're going to be starting at the bottom of it, because it takes a long time to learn. Unless you have specific relationships with physicians that you can get the products in the door right away, or know specific needs of physicians that are going to be getting them in right away, you have to be comfortable with starting at the bottom. And some people aren't comfortable taking that pay cut. They aren't comfortable thinking of it as an investment. So in this event, it would not be for you. Number four is going to be wanting pay increases right away. Keep in mind you are in sales, so typically it does not really matter how much time you are in the game. It matters how many things that you sell. Each situation is going to be different, so I can't speak for everything. However, a lot of people come in and they think just because I've been here for a certain number of years, I should be getting more money. This is not the case with this. You need to sell more items in order to get more money most of the time. So if you want a job that will promote you just for being employed a certain range of time, this is not the case for you. Coming in at number five is that you do not like having more than one task. So, for example, I'm just going to relate this to Amazon. If you're a picker at Amazon, you pick the items. That's all that you do all day, every day. Your job is repeatable and you know exactly what it is you're going to be doing before you even walk in the building. Medical device sales is not like this, and it will never be like this. You're going to be doing everything from top to bottom. This can be an assortment of tasks. You're going to be responsible for a lot of things. So if you don't like that aspect of, a job, medical device sales is not for you. Okay, so this one is actually number 6, but you do not like driving. Medical device sales, you're going to be driving all the time. You're going to be driving to ORs, physician offices, hospitals, office buildings, lunches, you name it. You're going to be driving there all the time. So if you don't like getting behind a wheel for extended hours, medical device sales will not be for you. Save yourself the hassle. Coming in at number 7, you don't like jobs where you have to interact with others. Now, this would be, obviously if you're getting into sales role, you should know that you should be talking to people the majority of your day, or at least communicating. But some people do just see the dollar sign of some medical device sales reps and they want to get into it without realizing that it is a very extroverted job. I do know introverts that do the job very well, but they do have to be comfortable coming out of their shell and being a different person than they are normally in order to succeed in the role. So if you're not, I don't want to say a people pleaser, but, don't like making people happy, this might be something that, you should reconsider. So the next one coming in at number 8 is going to be you do not have thick skin. You need thick skin in medical device sales in order to succeed because there's going to be a lot of no's, especially in the beginning. When people don't know you, they don't care about the product that you sold, they've used a competitor for a long time and they like them. You're going to be getting told no left and right. Now I am so used to being told no that it really doesn't faze me anymore. It's just part of the job and I don't take it personally. But in the beginning, when I first started, I was getting told no all the time. I'm like, wow, this really stinks. So for me, that thick skin was developed, but I was an athlete growing up. So I did have, a bunch of coaches that would yell at me all the time. So I kind of just grew up with that. But it does take a little bit to actually, develop that thick skin for yourself. So the next one is going to be that you do not like to learn. In medical device sales, there's going to be a bunch of different things that you are going to need to be learning, whether that's going to be your product, what your physicians like, who they are as a person, hospital admin situations. There's going to be a bunch of things to learn on a day-to-day basis, and everything is going to be subject to change. So if you like a job that's stagnant and you don't have to learn anything, you become a master of your product in a week, this is not going to be for you. So this one is last but certainly not least, and this is if you don't think about your job after work hours are done. Most, if not all, medical device sales reps are always thinking about their physicians, always thinking about the patient, always thinking if they checked in that last item and how it's going to go, in the SPD process. There is a bunch of things that these people are always constantly thinking of. If your brain shuts off at the end of the day, for your job, this might not be the job for you. Or if you want it to shut off at the end of the day, this might not be the job for you. There's a lot of worrisome things that can go into medical device sales. I constantly think about the job, for better or worse. But if you are that kind of person that does not want to think about it all the time or just kind of have that nagging at them, then medical device sales may not be for you. So if you found this video helpful and went all the way till the end, please give me a thumbs up. It's the only way that I'm going to grow. We're over 800 subscribers now, so very thankful for that, on the way to 1,000. And I'll be chatting at you next time.